Let's see about the food adulteration. Food. We are getting the sources of food from the animal and plant sources mainly. We are always taking food from commercially. So, food adulteration for making money, some of the companies or anyone making adding something, adding or mixing or substituting something into the food which may reduce the quality of the food is called the food adulteration. So any substances in form of it, so any food that does not conform to the minimum standard, it's said to be adulteration. So it's a age old problem. We are trying to control. State and central government, many laws has been passed, still people are doing it. What they do it, mixing, substituting and concealing the quality and putting down in a decomposed food and mixing the branding, change one letter of the, giving the false labels and addition of some toxicants, some which really bad for the health. If you take cereals, wheats, they are adding some rice and all stones they are adding, and haldi they are adding, lead chrome powder they are adding, dhania they are adding, cowdak, black pepper they are dried papaya seed, chili powder, brick powder, tea dust, already used tea dust has been mixed into it, and tamarind seed powder is added, coffee powder, tamarind husk powder is added, asafoetida, that's a sand or the grit or gums added, mustard seeds or the poppy seeds added, edible oil they are adding, mineral oil, butter, starch and animal fat, ice cream, cellulose starch, milk, adding some water or starch, and then fresh green leaves they are adding, green peas, if you take some green dye, if you put in water you could see the color is coming out. So this is called food adulteration. What's called food fortification? This is also adding something, but here is adding for the public, for the health aspects. Adding something which is like some nutritive values to prevent some nutritional disorders. We are adding. That's called food fortification. It's a public health measure aimed to reinforcing the usual dietary intake of the nutrients with additional supplements to prevent and control the nutritional disorder. Example, if you take the Himalayan region people, the Himalayan belt people always having a goiter. They found out that in the soil doesn't have the iodine. So they have added fortified iodized salt in their normal salt. So it is drastically decrease that problem. So main purpose is to prevent the nutritional deficiencies, to reduce the anemia, prevent goiter, for cost effectiveness and reduce the micronutrition deficiency. Commonly fortified food are cereals, cereal breads, milk product, fat oil, tea and other beverages, and infant formula also they are adding. Then benefits, no change of eating habits. So just replace the old one to this one. Safe to use, fast and cost effective, socially acceptance. Okay, what is disadvantages? uh, Food fortification, there is no much disadvantages are there, but food adulteration, there is a lot of health impact is there. Food adulteration will cause the negative health impact. Food fortification will bring the positive health impact. If you see the disadvantage of money is the loss, you will get some diseases, injuries to the health. Sometimes it is death may be results, some epidemic dropsy, and the foodborne infections will come, typhoid, salmonella typhi, E. coli, cholera, viral brucellosis, many things that the animal, they may use vinegar to clean the old animal fat. They are eating a shawarma, one boy died, like that news always you can hear in this one. So that is called food toxins or infection, that we will see later. Let us see what is called food preservation. Mainly food preservation, that is a mango means there is one season only coming, seasonal fruits. Some season is the cultivation, so you need to, but we can eat by the help of preservation, you can eat throughout the year. So for that we have following some method. It is a process treating and handling the food in such a way to stop greatly slow down the spoilage and to prevent from foodborne illness and maintain the nutritional value and also for the cost effectiveness. What is the method? Drying the food, smoking, cooling, freezing, salting, canning, pasteurization. So, what is the importance of this? It is eliminates the microbes. Pasteurization, surely it will eliminate the microbe. Increase the food supply, and supply chain will not affect it, and shortage of food can overcome. Increase the shelf life of the food and add the variety of the food, and to decrease the spoilage or the wastage, and it will be directly impact on the dietary inadequacy and improve the nutritional value. It reduces the cost, and then personal satisfaction that you are getting a mango or mango pickle in a form of in every time, and also it adds variety, saves the energy and the time. So this is called the food preservation and its importance. And next, if you see food poison or the intoxication, food poison, it's like a naturally food poison, something is there in the food. If you see the types of foodborne diseases, you can divide into food poison and food intoxication. Food poison is a chemical poison, biological poison. The poisonous plant time, and then biological poison, poisonous animal tissues. So this poison infection means it's caused by the various viruses and pathogens or microorganisms are causing the infection. So this is called the foodborne diseases. So you can classify like this: foodborne poison and food infections. So if you see the food poison or the intoxication, it's naturally occurring the toxin, like the food toxins like letharism, some like the kesuridol. If you are using the kesuridol, that is bioxyaminoalanine, one poison material is there. So how to overcome that? The poor people, they are supplying through the ration shop. So these once they are, you have to create awareness in the community. Once they are getting this doll, you have to soak it in a warm water 15 minutes and wash it thoroughly, then you can use it. Otherwise you will develop the endemic letharism, ascites also. And then toxins produced by the botulism and the streptococci poison, toxins produced by the fungi. Maybe you got something, sometimes in the chemical poison, some shellfish and many cadmium, it will be can come in the tinned material or canned material, heavy metal. So sometimes cadmium, mercury, something added into this. Petroleum is added in this one. So these are all called the food intoxication. Foodborne infection is like a bacterial, the food spoilage. Like some people using their hand, our hand is full of streptococcal, staphylococcal organisms or the some. So this may cause some of the typhoid Mary, very well how she spread typhoid Mary. So how she spread the diseases. So this typhoid, paratyphoid fever, salmonella, vibrio cholera, diarrhea. So these are all vibrio cholera. These are all the infections, staphylococcus, brucellosis, shigellosis. So these are all the bacterial infections mainly will be causing the foodborne infections. Viral is a viral hepatitis, and mainly viral hepatitis A, and then gastroenteritis, and the parasitis, teniasis, giardiasis, trichosomus, amoebiasis. So even if they defecation, they are not washed their hands or something properly, if they serving the food, also it will come. Even it will be there in the over the vegetables. There is a lakhs and lakhs of eggs will be there. If you are not clean, even the vegetables or the meat, teniasis, the meat of the pork is not cooked well, it will be affecting. So you have to, any questions may come, like food adulteration, you have tried the definition. Food fortification, another questions. Fortification is intentionally adding some nutrients. It's good for health, it is bad for health. And food preservation is like pickling, cooking, drying, candy. Amla is available, amla candy, amla juice, amla, all this, it's good. So every time you can use it, or mango juice, mango pickle, many things. So this is about this, and 5 more questions about the foodborne disease or types of foodborne infections, like that you can use this one. Use this classification and write it properly.